that was literally the 40th anniversary of the United States Supreme Court decision in Ray Galt, in which the U.S. Supreme Court had said children have a right to counsel in delinquency proceedings. 4 decades later, the right was being flagrantly violated day in and day out in a courtroom 2 hours north of Philadelphia. The judges accepted about $2.9 million from these very facilities in which the judge was placing children. It ultimately reflected ways in which the system had been broken across the country.
Marsha's an exceptional person, and she's able to relate to people. She has a lot of empathy, but she also loves dealing with clients because they're the reason for her practice.
Passion and perseverance. And she combines the two to an extent. I mean, I've been practicing law 35 years. I've never seen it in a lawyer before.
Well, Marsha's brilliant. She's very creative, exceptionally hardworking, and she wants to educate herself.
One of her many talents is recognizing and grabbing hold of cutting-edge issues.
Marsha was one of the people who developed this theory based on new psychological studies, showing the transformation of people, and in fact the changes in the brain that occurred from the teenage years into the adult years. This was a really novel theory of law, and convincing the Supreme Court of the United States of this was no mean feat.
In the Montgomery case and its predecessors, it has the resonance of Brown versus the Board of Education. The notion of kids being different in that way and being recognized that this is a psychological matter is path-breaking.
Retroactivity is one of the hardest questions in federal jurisdiction. Marsha tackled it with her co-counsel quite brilliantly, and the Supreme Court, as you know, held that it was retroactive. So people who were really put in a situation where they had no chance in life now have another chance.
As a national matter, and increasingly an international matter, she is recognized and regarded with the highest of respect. I have never heard anybody say anything negative about her as a professional or personal matter. I count myself lucky to have her as a friend and colleague.